इतने साल हो गए IPL को शुरू हुए. My name is Tanay Tiwari and I will give you all the numbers around IPL 2021 क्योंकि क्रिकेट के साथ किसी भी चीज को जोड़ दो भले ही वो मैथ्स क्यों ना हो इंटरेस्टिंग हो जाती है. Let's go. तो कहां से शुरू करें? शुरू कर भी कहां से सकते हैं? तुम सब तो बड़े heavy driver हो. Heavy drivers the Mumbai Indians are because right now they have more IPL titles than some teams have Indian superstars. That goes on to show you how much this side boasts of their pedigree. Look at this lineup. Their ace batsmen, Trent Boult and Jasprit Bumrah. Trent Boult last year picked up 16 wickets inside the power play, the joint most for any bowler inside the power plays in a single season. And then there is Jasprit Bumrah, जो Bumrah overs में कमाल करते हैं. Death overs have to be called Bumrah overs, you know. Look at those wickets. Look at that economy. ये Bumrah भैया का ही इलाका है. And then there's the MI powerhouse with the bat. Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan have shown that middle order चाहे Mumbai Indians का हो या Indians का हो, ये भी इनका इलाका है. Y luego está el cartel de Pandya y Pollard, que es muy peligroso. They are very dangerous. They are. Because Hardik Pandya, while has a strike rate a shade under 200 in the death overs in IPL, Darren Pollard has it over 200 in the last few seasons. Krunal Pandya के पिछले कुछ season अच्छे नहीं गए. But we know what he can do when he comes into his own. He showed us in his ODI debut as well. So are the Mumbai Indians the perfect team? Not really. King Bumrah has often not found support at the other end in the death overs, meaning the Mumbai Indians leak runs there. In the middle overs, they fail to contain oppositions because they don't really have a lead frontline spinner. Maybe that is why they've added Piyush Chawla. So if Mumbai Indians have to make it a hat-trick of titles in the IPL, ये कुछ wrinkles हैं जिनको iron out करना पड़ेगा. Talk of hat-tricks, Delhi Capitals will be eyeing one themselves, that of making it to the IPL playoffs for 3 consecutive years. Now this might not seem like a big deal, but back in the day when they were Delhi Daredevils, they've ended last on the points table 4 times in the IPL history, and that is a big deal. But जैसा दिल्ली वाले कहते हैं, ये नई दिल्ली है. क्या नहीं है इनके पास? गब्बर है, पंत है, स्टोइनिस है, शॉ है, अय्यर था. And while Ayers will be big shoes to fill, look at that lineup. Gabbar's average in the IPL has soared in the last 4 seasons. Last season, he scored 600 plus runs. And then there's that Protean fire duo, Henrik Nokia and Kagiso Rabada. Both of them combined picked 52 wickets last year in the tournament. और KG Rabada, जिनके नाप की पर्पल कैप अब तक बन के तैयार हो गई होगी इस सीजन के लिए, I guarantee, has picked 39 wickets in the death overs, more than the king of death overs, Jasprit Bumrah. तो उस इलाके में लड़ाइयाँ चालू. But what will Delhi do of their shortcomings? They lost 29 wickets inside the power plays last season. On 10 occasions, their opening partnership didn't even last 1 over. लेकिन अब ये वो शो नहीं रहे. इनको चाहिए full इज्जत. After that performance in the Vijay Hazare Trophy, scoring the most runs for any batsman in a single season. तो सब कुछ तो है दिल्ली के पास. शॉ है, गब्बर है, पंत है, जिनका strike rate in the death overs is only behind AB de Villiers and Andre Russell. Can they touch that trophy? Lift that trophy this year, जिसको पिछले साल उन्होंने बड़ी करीब से देखा. 7 साल हो गए. नहीं, not for the last SRK hit. But since the last time an IPL trophy went back to Kolkata, in the 6 seasons since, it's not like KKR have fared badly. They've entered the playoffs thrice and just missed out on making it to the top 4 on the other 3 occasions. Last year, they had Owen Morgan, Andre Russell and Dinesh Karthik in their middle order, the perfect axis. And yet they fared poorly. Because batting order ही fixed नहीं था. अब स्पाइडरमैन को बोलोगे कि बैटमोबाइल चला लो और बैटमैन को बोलोगे बिल्डिंग चढ़ जाओ तो वो चढ़ जाएंगे. बट समय लगेगा ना, और समय तो नहीं है T20s में. Although the form of these batsmen has been good. In the Lankan Premier League, Andre Russell hit with a healthy strike rate and Dinesh Karthik had a very decent Syed Mushtaq Ali trophy. As for their bowlers, KKR have pace. Lots of pace. And now that Pat Cummins is no more the priciest player in the IPL, maybe he can start picking up wickets. Because in 2019, KKR picked up 16 wickets from 14 games in power plays, which is why they brought Pat Cummins. In 2020, they picked 13 wickets from 14 games, a problem they look to address. Also add to that pace attack the guile of Shakib Al Hasan, who might pip Sunil Narayan, you reckon? Also, there's Ben Cutting who might pip Andre Russell. What about the future of Kuldeep Yadav? सवाल बहुत हैं और अगर इनके जवाब दे दिए तो maybe 2021 is the year where SRK and KKR both realize their dream. Champions in 2016 and a playoffs qualification in every season ever since. SRH के पास क्या नहीं है? Arguably the tournament's best batsman. Bowling में तो अफगान जलेबी की हर variety है. They have Jason Holder, Kane Williamson, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Abdul Samad. But where's the chink? Death overs batting. They've underperformed consistently in that area. It's not just that they don't score fast in the death overs. They also don't bowl fast. In IPL 2020, SRH's pace was the least in terms of average pace for any side in the tournament. So they don't bowl fast, they don't score fast, and yet they qualify. What if they do both of them? Interesting. That's all for just on part 1 of this stats preview. How many changes have CSK made? Can RCB do it, Isala? All of that and much more in part 2 of this stats preview.